I remember those times when flash flood watches used to be common, especially around here. Because remember when I first started my EAS alerts? If you go to like one of my very first EAS alerts, you can you can pretty much notice how I was getting flash flood watches for hurricanes. Well, hurricanes and thunderstorms. Yeah, I remembered when flash flood watches used to be super common back then, but for some reason it's like they don't exist anymore. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, but I mean I've been seeing IEM bots all the time for flooding, and literally 99% of the time it's always flood watches. Flood watch, this flood watch, this flood watch, that flood watch. Yeah. And even for like flash flooding caused by excessive rainfall, it's always flood watches. Like I feel like flash flood watches are just they don't exist anymore. And I know Albany tones out flash flood watches, and they don't tone out flood watches. I know some offices do, which those offices are. I mean, for those of you who have those kinds of offices that tone out flood watches, you guys are lucky. Because really the only watch I can ever get now is a severe thunderstorm watch, which those are common in the severe weather season, but outside of it, I mean, obviously there's nothing. But yeah. Yeah. Like, I can definitely remember those flash flood watches, especially my very first EAS capture and Hurricane Ida. Nowadays, you don't see them anymore. So, yeah. Honestly, if Albany were to tone out flood watches, that would be sick. Because I feel like flood watches are nowadays are becoming the trend for flooding. So, yeah. I don't know whatever like what happened. Why are flash flood watches honestly rare nowadays? Why don't flash flood watches get issued now? I mean, really, the last flash flood watch I ever saw was like for uh New London, Connecticut, and that was not that long ago. It was like for like a dam failure or something like that in New London County. That's what that flash flood watch was for. It wasn't for a hurricane, it wasn't for flooding, it was for a dam failure. So I'm not too sure if that's what flash flood watches are now for now. I mean, like, is that what it is? Are flash flood watches now used for dam failures? And flood watches are for just rain and hurricanes now? Is that what we're doing? Or is flash flood watches still for thunderstorms and hurricanes, but did they just like increase the like does it have to be like even more higher accumulations for it to be flash flooding? I'm not too sure. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just bored. I don't know what to do. I decided to go on YouTube, scroll through some EAS videos and channels and stuff like that. And then yeah. And then what made me make this video was I saw East Melbourne WX's video of getting a flash flood watch off of a WXK49 stream, and I read the description, and it said something about flash flood watches not being as common anymore as they used to be, especially for dam failures. And you know what? And then I was like, you know what? Yeah, that is true. Flash flood watches are not as common as they used to be. Yeah. And what sucks is that Albany tones out flash flood watches, but they're just so freaking rare now. You hardly ever see them anymore. So, I mean, like, yeah. I really wish I'd see flash flood watches again. Those were honestly just cool to get. Like, honestly, flash flood watches are really the only other watch I can ever get besides the severe thunderstorm watches. I have gotten a couple tornado watches throughout the years, but I mean, you don't really see them that often, especially over here, from where I'm from, so yeah. But hopefully this severe weather season will be interesting, and hopefully this hurricane season will be more interesting as well. Hopefully we'll actually be able to get some hurricanes over here, and then maybe, just maybe, the flash flood watches might come back, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, and you may have noticed I decided to rearrange my collection again because the reception is going to crap right now, on some radios, especially the wow, my camera's out of focus. Especially the Radio Shacks, like this one and that one. For some reason, the reception was like just like going to absolute like crap itself. Like, what happened? I don't know. It's probably the amount of radios I have nowadays, because I remembered when my collection used to be small. Now it's like it definitely has grown, but the problem is that I'm running out of adapters, I'm running out of placements, and the reception is like, I don't know, just something about the reception. I feel like it's gotten kind of slightly bad, but I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to upgrade adapters, especially this one. This one is like really small and not a lot of space for all of them. Like, I want an adapter like this. You can't even see it. It's dark as frick. Something in my throat. So, yeah. I'm not really too sure what else to say. Yeah. But maybe I should just end the video because I don't know what else to do around here. So, yeah, and I'm just bored, and there's not much to do. And considering that I'm on a little mini vacation now, I'm on a vacation for 6 days because my school did not use any snow days. So therefore, we're using those snow days as days off. So therefore, I have 6-day vacation. So I have today, the weekend, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. So I'll be able to get the RWT next week. So that's going to be cool. So yeah. Anyways. So I'm not really too sure what else to do now. But, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I really hope I can be able to get the scanning function, the frequencies in the scanner mode programmed into this thing, because I really want to listen to the police scanner, or the whatever scanning function this radio has, so I can see what's going on around the region. Oh. So much for my cat to pop in. Well, at least one of them. This is Kitty. She doesn't usually pop up that often, but she does. Recently, she's becoming more active, which I'm glad. I don't know where Charlie is, but I don't know. He's probably around somewhere. What's going on, Kittle? Kittle 10? That's one of her nicknames. I call her Kittle 10 sometimes. Sometimes I call her Kitty, sometimes I call her Kittle 10. Yeah. And my 10% battery just popped up. Great. Alright, well, in that case, I might as well just end the video here, because I don't know what else to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you later. And hopefully, we can be able to get some action again. Hopefully. Are we gonna get some action, Kitty? Oh, that sounded like a yeah. Yeah, Kitty's goofy like that. Alright, for real this time, I'm gonna go now. Bye.